day 2 of a week of daily vlogging. How are you feeling? Feeling a bit tired? I edited yesterday's vlog for I think until 1:30 a.m. That was rough. At least waking up this morning was a little bit tough for me. So lately I've been binging on Ryan Trahan videos in my morning YouTube sessions, and I really like his style. I like how energetic it is. Like, my vlogging style is a bit more paced. In his style, you're like, you know, he's telling you something and all of a sudden it goes like dance break, and then something happens and it gets interrupted, and like every 10 seconds or so you get a different style. I don't know, it's different. I like it. I want to try it sometime. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off though. But ready to take on the day. Let's go. Alright, late office hours. This is when I do my best ideation and best work. I think this is because I'm a night person and not really a morning person. I want to show you the office a bit, at least a part of it. Snapmuse.com is actually a royalty-free music business, and all the music is recorded here in this office. So we have really cool recording studios with a lot of awesome music equipment. Unfortunately, I am not too much of a musician myself. So these are awesome noise insulated rooms. The lighting though, the lighting is not great. Hold on. What I want to talk about on today's vlog is what I eat in a day. And that has evolved so much over the years. I was someone who was very obsessed with all the macros and the micros, and that had to change because, well, first of all, because I got sick of eating chicken. Almost literally got sick of eating chicken. And second, work got so busy that all this meal prep became unsustainable. I have the flimsiest of setups because I was too lazy to carry a tripod. Let me start this way. For years and years, I did meal prep and I had an ideal meal plan. Now, this was a hearty breakfast, which I'll get to in an instant. It's still the same. But throughout the day, I would eat about 750 to 1 kilogram of chicken breasts, preferably, and about half a kilo of rice, jasmine or whatever, fancy brown rice, whatever. Once I had a blood work done, and in my blood, they found some antibiotics even though I wasn't taking any. Not the ideal nutrition plan as it turns out. So I opted for more varied diets. I changed, protein sources. Nowadays though, I can't really follow that strict of a meal plan. So what I do is that I try to keep my choices as healthy as possible. Now let's get to what I actually eat in a day. Now my days start with scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs made with 4 eggs, 2 full eggs and 2 just whites, and a mixture of cottage cheese and mozzarella, and that would be 75 grams. Pair this with 75 grams of oatmeal. I will add in this some almonds, walnuts, whatever I can get my hands on, and of course peanut butter. This is my I can't live without peanut butter. I'll also add some chocolate chips and cinnamon, and I eat this with skim milk. Of course, I complete this breakfast with coffee, my not so healthy coffee addiction. Later on, I have my first lunch. First lunch is now an omelette with a cheese plate, some tea, and I try to pair this with some sort of bagel, some sort of pastry, or at least I try to limit the amount of pastry that I eat to at least have some sort of carbs in that meal. And right after breakfast, of course, is the second coffee of the day. From there, I have lunch number 2. I would eat about 200 grams of chicken with some wheat and soup because I like lentils. And finally, dinner. Dinner is after the workout, so I tend to go a bit heavier on the protein side. There, I would eat about 300 grams of some sort of protein source. It could be fish, chicken, or some steak. I will pair this Ideally with rice, because you know rice is more controllable. I can measure it better. I have a better sense of my macro intakes. And finally, of course,
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
with more neydi panache, with more persuasiveness.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. The third coffee of the day. As someone who obsessed over the amount of protein and carbs he took over the years, you really don't need to starve yourself to have a low body percentage, to feel good, to look good. You just have to eat well and work out as much as you can. That's my formula. Do you think I'll be able to finish this 7-day daily vlogging thing? The challenge?
Yes. Yes.
She believes in me.
How hard can it be, ya?
She said, how hard can it be? You wanna try it?
Destroy that subscribe button.
Alright, let's go home. And of course, just as I'm talking about food, I noticed that I have nothing at home to cook. So I ordered something, but this is something pretty good. This is one of my go-to meals when I don't have anything to eat at home. It's finally here, the last meal of the day. A salmon poke bowl is my go-to meal when I can't cook anything, because it's just rice, protein, and some veggies. Makes me happy, tastes good. Salmon is always a good option. Finally back to my senses after a good hour of being hangry and lightheaded. I'm gonna make some coffee, end the video right here for today, and I'll see you again tomorrow for day 3. Going good, we're on the roll now.
Bizi çekiyor mu?